Joe the Pro, and today our demonstration is on a coolant service. Joe, take over. What are we hooking up to and why?
We are connecting up to the degas bottle on this Ford F-150. This is an easier way to hook up the vehicle. This is an option to hook up this way on anything with a degas bottle. If you have conventional radiator with a radiator cap and an overflow bottle, this will not work. And you will have to use our radiator adapters.
Okay.
They go in place of the radiator hose and slip up to the top of the radiator, and one goes to the hose. And that's how we would tie into the system this way. I like to show people multiple ways to do a service. This is the easiest way to do it. The fastest result. Still does the same job as we were doing before with hooking up to the radiator hose. We've already poured our fast flush chemical in. We will allow the vehicle to run for 15 minutes. The cleaner's done its job. So at this point we're hooked up and ready to go. I'll hook up the red hose to the overflow hose going back to the bottle, the degas bottle, and then I'll attach the black hose directly to the degas bottle. This vehicle can be on or off for the service. I'm gonna do it with it off. So the options on the touchpad are flush service, which we're about to use, evac service if it's over full, top off if it's under full, and then after we're done with the service, we're gonna connect both hoses to open end and hit drain waste fluid tank. I'm gonna go ahead and hit flush service. You'll automatically see the flow indicator starts moving. We got good line pressure, and if you look at the degas bottle, you can actually see the new coolant entering in to the degas bottle, and it's actually pulling the old coolant out through the red hose.
And is this one of the services that you can tell the progress based on these sight glasses?
Yes, sir. You got a new and used fluid sight glass at the front of each tank. You can measure in exactly how much product you want to flush through the vehicle, and that's as simple as that.
So how much coolant and what have you do you put in the new tank?
In the new tank, I will start by putting 1 gallon of raw coolant. Then I'll pour our cooling system treatment inside the new tank, and then I'll top it off with 1 gallon of water to get my 50-50 mixture of coolant and water along with my coolant additive.
And as a former certified technician, why would it be a good idea for a customer to do this service?
It can save a costly repair in the cooling system. It can save the water pump from getting damaged by debris from calcium buildup. That usually will take out the fins of the water pump, and then that's what will leave you stranded on the side of the road.
Now, something for our viewers that I have said on other videos, but I will state again. If this service is performed on your customer's vehicle prior to 50,000 miles, the customer gets a 30,000 mile warranty of up to $4,000 of coverage on essentially anything that coolant touches other than a thermostat. So Joe, you talked about water pump. What are some other costly items that could fail that our warranty would cover?
Fan clutch on older model vehicles can go bad. The radiator can go bad, which is a costly repair. And also the most costly has to be the heater core, because the dashboard has to be removed.
Super. And again, if this service is done prior to 100,000 miles, the customer will get a 30,000 mile warranty, same duration, but a $2,000 of coverage. So if you don't start the services quite as soon, you still can get a $2,000 amount of coverage. And again, these warranties can be renewed every 30,000 miles for the life of the vehicle. So for instance, if you do a coolant service at 80,000 miles, your warranty would go from 80,000 to 110,000 miles. And if you choose to do another one, you can extend that another 30K. So what's that buzzer going off?
The buzzer's going off because the complete service light came on the front display. We're gonna go ahead and hit top off to make it stop. We're gonna go ahead and hit evac service just for about 5 seconds, then release the evac so that you'll have no pressure on the system. We'll open the degas cap carefully and slowly to relieve any pressure on the cooling system. And now we're gonna reverse the process of connecting and disconnecting it and putting it back together.
So all told, when we hit the start service, that service took about 3 minutes to conclude. So is essentially the service finished other than you disconnecting the machine, Joe?
Disconnecting the machine, the last thing I would do is to empty the machine. I connect both hoses to open in, and I'd hit drain waste fluid tank.
Awesome.
And the service is complete.
Well, that is a way to do a coolant service, and as Joe has shown you, it is a fairly simple way to do it. So if you have any questions or you want this at your dealership, please reach out to your local MOC Central representative. Thanks again. This is Mitch and Joe the Pro. Until next time, you guys have a great day.